Basically, this is the old-fashioned way to cut lumber. We use the saw. We'll load the logs into this end. When we make our first pass, basically it's slabbing the wood square with the face. You'll see us roll the log over. And then we're always measuring to get what width board we want. So when you see these guys measuring right now, you can tell that they're measuring that log to see what kind of board they're going to. We bring it in, we take a round log and make it a square. And then we'll start cutting the boards out of that after that. We're ready to go in. Now you'll see him come in slow and he'll be listening to the engine. We can feed that over an inch at a time, 2 inches at a time, whatever thickness board that they've got their order in for.
Do you know what year this mill is?
This mill is a 1924 Frick mill. The mill been in operation a long time. We found it, provided it, set it up. We started this show back in 1971.
And this has been here since the beginning.
Been here ever since then.
That's awesome.
So once we take enough slab off of there, you can see we can square up. And they'll roll that log again. Of the log with that stick. He's also listening to the power of the engine so you don't overpower and stall the blade. That's the first thing you can do. So I'll take one more off there and you'll see them roll that log. They'll release the dogs. I've got the dog, they're going to roll it over. There's actually a marker on the back of the carriage that he watches. He'll measure the width of the log, he'll know where to take his first cut. He'll square this up, and then all of a sudden now, when he gets this square, he'll start cutting regular wood slabs down through there. If you didn't have an edger, you would have to back this back curve and edge every board. As soon as you reduce the edger, it saves time on the mill. You can run it down to the edger and trim up your board, cut your board widths, and it saves a lot of time in the mill. Depending on the size of your blade, and the RPM, that blade is turning about 550 RPM. The engine is probably turning about 250, 251, somewhere around that area. That has to do with how the blade is changed. The blade will actually stand straight up and pick up RPM. lead set in that blade. You want an 1/8 of an inch lead from the front edge to the back edge of that blade. That keeps it the blade cool. You don't want the blade to overheat. That blade, when he starts into that board, he's traveling about 4 inches per second. When you're cutting, you will see chips instead of sawdust. When you're seeing sawdust, you're loading up your blade, it's going to get hot on you. So you want to see large chips coming off that blade. Now you can see they're cutting slab wood, they're taking it down to the edge. They've got one flat side. They'll flip that over, measure down there, and get what board width they want. And then it goes off the mill.
What's the largest log that y'all can mill on this?
Depending on the blade. This blade here is a 64-inch blade. This one up to 30-inch log. Basically, what that means is you're going to have to roll the log more often and square up the log. Now we cut this board down to 2 inches thick. And basically that's all that you have left holding that on that rail system. So we're making now. Moving their dog back far enough because you don't want to run that dog into that blade. That dog is what actually holds that board down and bounces it. There's a 1-inch slab off there, then the other 2 inches is going to go on out. They'll edge it and they're done with that log. That's that quick. Down with that log, it's up to the guy down on the end. Get all 5,000 off. There's slots in there. He'll pull the last slab out, move the carriage back, the dog's back, so that he can pass safely past the blade and load the next log. That's basically how they